Welcome back and welcome to Game On. I'm your host, Stephanie McDavid. This portion of Hub City TV is dedicated to covering the Pine Belt area sports. So let's kick it off. Sports can be fun and games, but some people take it more serious. In the following story, I took a peek into the life of a sports fanatic. From ping pong to football, no matter what type of sport, people use them as a way to forget everyday stresses and for a sense of competition. Sports is more than just throwing a ball. For one Southern Miss student, it's a lifestyle.
Sports is my life, and everyone has that little thing that they need to escape from the real world and stuff like that, and for me, it's sports.
Sports books, games and posters, fantasy leagues, and coaching flag football. Tim Finnegan displays all the signs of a classic sports fanatic.
Sports freak, I guess, because he stays up to date with every sport.
For him, it is more than just stats and scores. At a young age, he had a very distinctive voice change, and it was then that he decided what he wanted to do with the rest of his life.
I made the choice whenever I was in 8th grade that I wanted to be a sports broadcaster, and so I've just been practicing good habits.
So for Tim, sports is a way of life, and the thought of not having them is almost unbearable.
How about this? If I didn't have sports in my life, I'd probably go nuts.
Stephanie McDavid, Hub City TV. Involvement in extracurricular activities such as sports can be fun, but not practicing. Safety and taking a blow to the head could cause serious damage. Hub City TV's Arkita Johnson explains the importance of protecting your head while playing sports.
Research shows that as many as 600,000 head injuries are reported a year, with as many as 10% of those as being fatal. Even though head injuries aren't common sports-related injuries, it's one that should never be taken lightly. Headgear and protective face masks are a great way to prevent these injuries.
We require all of our students to wear protective headgear. It's a foam headgear. It's a very thick piece, which basically protects, goes around the ears. So we're protecting the ears, we're protecting the back of the head, the top of the head, and the forehead. Now, we also encourage using the face masks also. This is something new. A lot of tournaments are now requiring National Sport Karate, International Sport Karate, are requiring these things for tournaments because it also protects the face.
There has never been a serious head injury in any of Chrissy's karate classes, but she is prepared to take necessary precautions if one occurs.
If the student is showing any signs of non-responsiveness or any sign that they might have a severe head injury, we always call 911 immediately. We don't ever take any chances with that.
Warning signs of a head injury show up hours or days later. If you or anyone you know experience any of the following symptoms, then you should seek medical attention immediately. Memory loss, headache, confusion, insomnia, dizziness, slurred speech, vision problems, bleeding, and/or unconsciousness. Reporting for Hub City TV, I'm Arkita Johnson.
GCAC's All-Senior Guard helps William Cary's women's basketball team take the court. Our Shatara Harper has the story.
The Crusaders basketball team prepare for the upcoming season. The season kicks off November 7th against Blue Mountain College. The Lady Crusaders won 16 out of 29 games last season.
Really been working hard for the last 4 or 5 weeks in preparation of the season, looking forward to the season. Got a good group of kids coming back on this basketball team that had a decent year last year. Were rated in the top 25 at certain times of the year. Had some injuries and came up a little bit short, got beat in the semifinals last year, but that nucleus of that basketball team was back along with some newcomers that we're really looking forward to meshing in with them to make the season great.
And made it to the semifinals. 6 players have returned this year and are joined by 7 new players, including all GCAC senior guard Kim Lewis. Kim averaged 16.6 points last season and 5.4 rebounds.
I think this year we're going to have a really good team. We got, I think, 5 or 6 seniors, and our biggest rivalry is going to be Tougaloo, Belhaven, and Loyola. And I am a senior this
There's a saying among soccer players, if it moves, kick it. If it doesn't move, kick it until it does. The Lady Bobcat soccer team at Jones Junior College is 8-3 overall, according to women's soccer coach Doris Deasley. 5 consecutive wins has boosted the team's morale and keeps them kicking.
It just really instilled that belief in them, and now they're excited, and I think they really believe they can go to Pearl River, get a result, and make the playoffs.
The possibility of going to the playoffs has team members Lauren Williams and Brittany Wentworth excited and dedicated to staying on top of their game.
A lot, and we just stay in shape every single day.
Yeah, no one gains freshman 15.
In the final South Division game, the Lady Bobcats host Copiah Lincoln Community College. USM's volleyball team continues to break school records. Our Megan Graham has more.
The 2009-2010 Golden Eagle volleyball team's on a roll with the best record in USM history. Well over 14-3, head coach Ricky Luites devised a plan to stay on top.
Our general plan is that we want to get intense practices so that the girls, when they get into a game, it's easy for them.
They have vigorous practices, and the leaders on their team help lead them to victory.
She came in as a freshman and instantly was a leader on our team because she communicates well and she talks a lot on the court, tells people where they should be and shouldn't be, and holds people accountable.
Talking about Kelsey Seymour, co-captain and setter for the squad and Conference USA's named Player of the Week.
As a setter, you have to be one of the biggest leaders on the court. You always have to talk and you direct traffic, and you always kind of have to know what's going on.
Talking is a key component for the team. It completes plays for the points and keeps the team on the court. Seymour gives this to their great chemistry on and off the court.
The chemistry is really great on and off the court. We're a team that's probably together 24/7.
As a sophomore, Seymour makes her presence known. Coach Luites says she's never had a problem leading, not even as a freshman.
Even though she was a freshman and younger than everybody, she still has such a court presence that it wasn't a problem. And now we have almost all sophomores and only 3 upperclassmen. So really there's not much of an older peer group that she has to worry about, so she's doing a great job with that.
Up next, Beth Alexander interviews Dr. Greer about USM's new American Indian program.